chances are you've worked up a good sweat by now.
Welcome back to the Stretch Yourself podcast. Are we rolling? Yes, we are. I'm your host, Jared Chandler. Thanks for tuning in. Today, I have comedian and activist Tae Madden on the pod today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for doing it.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Yeah. How's your time been in Colorado?
It's been great. I like coming out here because I get to eat green chili.
Yeah.
In a lot of different forms. So green chili has been good. I had green chili on the sausage like hot dog last night.
Ooh.
And I was like, I don't know if this is going to be good, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
I also like the roads here. I feel like there's a lot of multi-lane one-ways here.
Uh-huh.
I feel safe when I'm on the road, but I feel like you can die on the sidewalks.
Yeah.
The sidewalks here are really...
the trees really grow them out and
stuff.
So
I feel like you can die on the sidewalks,
true.
but you're safe in the roads.
Do you bike or commute at all? Or how are you getting around mostly?
Usually walking or the scooters, but I think next time I'm going to actually bring my bike because it's worth it out here.
Yeah, definitely. So. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of good bike lanes. And the scooters, I try to avoid. I skateboard a lot too, and longboard. So I try to stay off the sidewalks because you'll eat shit.
I just feel like you have to know how to actually ride a bike here in Denver if you get on these trails because these people are really serious when they're
they're
zooming
going
by.
They're going.
So I may bring my bike next time.
Yeah, for sure. Have you been exploring the trails and stuff and getting around? No.
No. The weather hasn't been consistent, so I don't know if it's gonna rain. And then today, all of a sudden, it's super hot.
That's
so
true.
The weather out here is just as bipolar as it is anywhere else.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. Yeah.
Oh, look at my knees; they're so greasy.
I'm still playing with the lighting and stuff.
Clearly, look at my black knees; they're just so boom. Look at them. They look ashy, but they're really not ashy. It's just a lot of Vaseline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, let me cover them up.
So you're here visiting from DC, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you were in Portland before that. Is that where you started comedy? Was in Portland? Tell me about your comedy journey a little bit more.
Well, I started comedy in St. Louis, actually, back in 2019, the December right before the pandemic. Started comedy there, and then I moved back home to Alabama. So I did comedy.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I did comedy in Alabama much because of the pandemic hit, that February, 2020. At the end of that February is right when I moved back, and that's when COVID happened. So I wouldn't say I necessarily did comedy.
Sure.
But it was Alabama, so they didn't abide by the COVID rules.
Right. It was pretty much open, yeah.
So I did get to do comedy a lot in Florida or some parts of Alabama I was doing comedy during COVID because Alabama just doesn't give a what.
Yeah.
So I would say I did from St. Louis to Alabama. And then where did I go? Oh, from Alabama I went out to Did I go to Portland? Yeah, I think I went to Portland.
Okay.
From Alabama.
What made you want to go out there?
I had already been there before.
Okay.
I had been in Portland before. I lived in Portland back in 2017, I think. 2016, 2017, I think it was. But I wasn't a comedian then.
Okay.
I don't know. Portland's just very free and sex positive. And, and they live their lives accordingly to how they think they want to and how they should live their lives.
Definitely.
It's very different than the Bible Belt. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, I had already lived there, and I thought it'd be a cool city to do comedy. And being black and gay, it's the great DEI city. So
yeah, for real. For sure. And then from there, you moved to DC to do comedy.
Oh, where was I after Portland? Yeah, after Portland, I was in DC. Yeah.
Okay. How did those scenes kind of compare to what you've seen?
They do not compare.
Or to Denver, maybe. Of what you know about Denver. or in Colorado?
I think I'm gonna make Denver like my second home. Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, I really like it out here. Not just like the comedy scene, but I like the audiences here too. So
Definitely.
yeah, and they like me. So
You crushed at Stella's the other night, dude.
You know, Stella's crushed me. Okay, I'm just gonna say Stella's crushed me. But yeah, I don't know. All the scenes are very, very different. I mean, some scenes Portland scene to me is bigger than DC scene. I mean, you can go to a mic and there can be 50, 60 people on a sign-up list in one night. So, I mean, I think Portland scene may be a little bit bigger. There's more show opportunities in Portland. More open mics in Portland.
Really?
But also that comes with more drama. You know, I'm not trying to say Portland is a drama scene, but let me tell you something. Sometimes that group is great entertainment. I will say that. I love my people in Portland to death, but you know, but you have drama in every scene. Denver scene, I don't know too much. I like it here. It seems cool. You know, I don't know. That's all I know about Denver. It seems cool. I think I'm gonna try to do some mics today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and I think I'm gonna push it and leave Thursday.
Really?
I don't want to go back to DC. And I like it here. I don't like it here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, there's lots of great spots this week that you can go see. So that'd be cool.
But the DC scene, I don't actually participate as much as I should. I'm just gonna say that and leave it at that.
Oh, okay. Why not?
I just don't.
Okay, that's fair.
I should be way more involved, and I'm not. But
yeah,
there's no excuse. There's no reason.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's fair.
I do comedy in Baltimore more than I do DC. So
you go into Baltimore to do comedy?
Yeah, because it's dirty, it's ratchet, it's very clear on what
Really?
it wants. The audience is very diverse, and usually that's why I get mostly like more of my black crowds in Baltimore. And they're the true crowds that tell you the truth. So I do comedy a lot more in Baltimore than I do DC.
For sure. Right on. Do you do you want people to be honest with you when you're on stage, and like, would you rather just eat shit and bomb?
All the above. I mean, I can eat shit, I can bomb. Be honest with me. But usually, as long as you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Even if people don't like you, or they don't agree, or they don't understand, or they can't actually hear what I'm actually saying sometimes because I'm so freaking country. I do think you can tell if a crowd is being honest by the way they laugh and when they laugh. So usually, and sometimes they'll just straight out tell you too. So I mean, yeah, I don't mind people being honest. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, 'cause sometimes I fail.
Yeah, that's okay.
You know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And when I fail hard sometimes, and that's okay too.
Yeah. What are some of your passions outside of comedy?
Men. Men with good credit.
Yeah.
More men. No, volunteering.
Okay.
I actually feel really bad. I just signed up to volunteer at this little homeless shelter, and then I missed my first day, and I was like, oh, French toast. But I would say volunteering, church. I'm very spiritual.
Oh wow.
I know, that's what I said. Wow. That is my phone vibrating. That is not.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could barely hear it.
You can edit that out, right?
Yeah,
you can leave it in there too. It's authentic.
Whatever.
You know? My friends, and honestly, just traveling. So giving back if I can, volunteering in church. I'm very spiritual. Yeah, I know.
Does that all come from growing up in the South, or where does that? I know people who go to church, but I don't know a lot of people that go to church and will volunteer their time at a homeless shelter or anything like that. Where does that come from?
I guess that's just who I am. I don't really. I mean, I guess you could say it does come from my upbringing. My mom, but also been in Alabama. But I always tell people it's kind of weird because you grow up in Alabama black and you grow up very gay the whole time. There's no if and buts and about it.
Yeah.
You know, but somehow I come out and I just love Jesus, and I mean, granted, don't get me wrong, I don't believe the way everyone you instantly think of when you hear Christian.
Right.
There's certain things I believe exist or don't exist, or and that's my belief. But I think it comes from having choice, because like my dad was. I'm just gonna say this: an addict of sorts of many things.
Yeah.
My mom never done alcohol or drugs in her life, so
Interesting.
it's kind of like I got cursed with like the I can do the things and be this person, but also my mom was like this angel. This angel, and like I don't know. I got her side of like giving back to people even when you don't have anything. So it's kind of like I got lucky. But my mom worked third shift and my dad been an addict. I wasn't forced to go to church. So I wasn't like,
Sure.
you got to go to church or you're going to go to hell. It wasn't like that for me. I had choice.
That's
So,
nice.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I think that kind of helped me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because I was raised in the church and I went to a small Christian high school, and I know a lot of folks, a lot of my friends growing up, like it was very like mandatory and like my school was also Christian, so like we yeah, it was small, real small. Like
So sorry.
it's all right. It wasn't like
So you could be bisexual.
what's that?
You could be bisexual.
I could be bisexual.
Yeah, because I mean that sounds like a lot of Christian interference, like
yeah.
forced upon you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. People.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Well, it was a lot of like just integrated into your life, you know? So like even in high school, like we had chapel once a month and like we had Bible class every day. And we had, and like the community was just really small. So like everyone was kind of like in your business a lot. And so you couldn't really misbehave because people would be on your ass, you know? Like, yeah, the teachers.
Those are the best towns, though. Like,
Yeah.
to this day, I keep up with my hometown, and I will
That's
always keep up with my hometown because they give the best drama.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Does your mom fill you in on a lot of stuff?
Too much, actually.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, my mom is great at that too. She'll be like, she'll give me like, she'll just drop some lore on like this one family or something, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, where did that come from? Like,
My knees are just, Jesus.
are you worried about your knees?
Yes, they look ashy, but they're so
They're fine.
shiny. I feel like I'm
They're
gonna get
fine.
roasted.
No, you're not.
Because of my knees. Oh
No
my
one's gonna roast your
gosh,
knees.
this is crazy. And yes, they've been used a
You
lot.
want a blanket or something?
No, they've been on worse.
Let them breathe.
They need it.
Show the people.
They need it.
Yeah, so I totally get how that is. You know, I get where that comes from. So like, but a lot of my friends like, they either went like one way, like super ultra Christian religious, or the other way, and kind of like had like a sort of like identity crisis and like, who am I outside of this? You know, and then like you get into the real world and you're like, what am I doing? You know?
I mean, when I first like encountered like what when people say when I met Jesus, and I was gosh, I just want to eat this mic and just keep going into I did the things. I like burned my CD catalog, broke all my CDs. This was like in junior high school, and I'm like, I love Jesus, and I'm not gonna be listening to, at the time, R. Kelly of all people. I mean, this is in the '90s, you know, and I'm listening to R. Kelly or Jagged Edge or Cisco or just anything. DMX is like my favorite growing up. So weirdly, because I mean he talks about Jesus a lot, but he also talks about his like he's very authentic. So that could play the influence in me like loving the Lord too. But
Interesting.
But no, just like growing up that way, I like. When I first grew up with Jesus, it's like I got to do all the things. But then I went to college, and I learned that I can be a little bit more freely in my own spirit and not the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, totally.
And I shifted a great deal. And I wouldn't say I had an identity crisis. I think I had more so of a, I can actually be gay, or I can actually like be myself a little bit more. Than I could have if I was like at home in high school. I'm in college, and after college, it's like, I really, really do like men.
Yeah.
Or I can do this and be open with it. Or so I think for me, it was more of an expanding of like getting to know myself. Also, I kind of put Jesus on the backside, and then I came back to him. So
what does that look like? So like, was that hard to like kind of integrate your sexuality with your belief system, or like what is that?
This is gonna sound really weird, and I really can't explain it. It's never really been. There's been times when I thought about it, like but there's never been a time where I felt as if, like I'm gonna go straight to hell, because like honestly, I've been this way my entire life. There's never been a time where
Right.
I could, like, I couldn't explain. I can't really explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I've dated girls before. You know, I've tried.
Sure.
I even got a tattoo of a girl when I was 12 years old. Long story, you know. So in a way, I mean, I tried, but it's just not for me.
Sure.
Now I could be into a girl, but we're not reproducing. I can tell you that much.
Right.
So if that's the purpose, then no. I can date a girl, and I've actually fell in love with the girl, but I can't reproduce with the girl. I just don't see that happening.
I got you.
So first of all, I don't like kids.
Okay.
Let's just go there.
Okay.
Not my own kids. I don't think I would like them. I like other people's kids, but not my own.
Sure.
I just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot what we were talking about. But yeah.
Just like, you know, like, I don't know too many gay people in the church.
Oh.
So like, what's that like, you know? Is it hard for you? Is it hard for the people you go to church with? Like,
I don't know if it's hard for them. If it's hard for them, that's not my problem.
Right.
Unfortunately, not trying to be so like out there friendly, but I guess I don't think about, because when I go to church, I might go to church as like just myself. I'm not in church like I'm gay, take me, do this. I'm not like, you know, gay marriage in church. When I'm in church for my own spiritual needs or reasons. But
sure.
Sometimes I think if anything, am I okay being there? I mean, because I have had churches that have like,
right. I guess that's more of my question.
Yeah, I've had churches vote against my lifestyle, LGBTQ, vote against as in like they can't serve or anything. And it sucks when you spent years serving a church and then all of a sudden, you know, or so.
That's so whack.
It's
that's so whack. How can they see like you like being a part of it and communicating and contributing, and then and then they close the book on that and say, like, sorry, we we don't want you here. You know, like, that's crazy.
I put it this way: tomato, tomato. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. I mean, I don't know. It's weird because how can I say this without sounding so like everybody is like this? But like, actually, I can say this, and I know this is a fact. Everyone sins, and according when I say everyone who believes in Jesus, God, the Bible, you sin. If you don't believe in that, maybe you don't sin. I don't know, because maybe you don't believe in sin. So I can't tell you sin if you don't believe in sin. I mean, you should probably get to know the Lord. But but no, like everyone sins, and it just blows my mind that people can pick and choose which sin is like, and it's almost like the sins that. I'm gonna put quotations around this. The sin of me being gay, quotations. It's a sin, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
The fact that I just live it out loud is no different than the only difference is I live it out loud.
Right.
But other than that guy who's cheating on his wife.
Right.
With me.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm just here doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
So
that's it. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You were telling me when we were driving up to tell us about like some of the protests that are going on and stuff, and like I just want to know more about that and more about your involvement with that. What should a guy like me know, who's living here in Colorado, very like in my own world, you know, and like a lot of stuff doesn't really overlap into my world, so I want to know more about it.
Well, I think, to be very clear, I think no matter where you would live outside of DC right now, I think you would be in the same position as most in this country or in the world, because DC is something where it's indescribable if you're not there. There's no way for me to sit here and describe it to you without getting frustrated, without getting angry, without
yeah, and we don't have to.
No. I can. I'm saying without, because in my response, like I can tell you what's happening, and your response will be the natural American response. Well, do they have a right to do this, or well, why would they do this, or why would they check people and just say they look like someone, or why would you get stopped and like get illegally searched, or you would have those questions as a natural person. But I feel like DC, first of all, it's not a state. I think a lot of people forget that,
right? Which
means there's a little bit more wiggle room. When you have someone in control who is testing the waters as much as he and they can, why not start with a place like DC where you know you have a little bit more wiggle room, because it's not a state.
Right.
So I tell people what you see in the media is not necessarily a full picture. I mean, but also there's been like protests every single day, and they're not like the type of protests where like you're just out there. I mean, they're the protests that like spread joy. I mean, there's been go-go dancing. There's been like just protests where people show up dancing. There's been people just going on runs, protesting while they run. There, my involvement has just been one, sharing the information as much as I can on social media, even though I feel like they're in control of that a little bit. I still share as much as I can. And to be quite frank with you, first week with protesting, like the very first week, the home rule act with like Trump, like as soon as it started, the first week was like protesting. But to be quite frank, I got tired. And to be honest with you,
so they're protesting the administration right now, in general.
Overall, yes.
Okay.
I mean, and the home rule with DC Trump taking over. Basically, Trump has control over the DC Metro, like police, and pretty much he's in charge of crime right now. So the National Guard is there. There's federal police there. There's FBI there. There's also ICE there, and there's a shit ton of DC police that I didn't know we had this many DC police in my world.
Right.
But the thing about it is, most of them are of color, in my view. Probably not all of them. That's probably not something you can like say this statistic was wrong. But in my view, DC has a lot of black cops.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't even trust them right now because it's almost like there was a switch that happened that just like, I don't know. But it's so many people on the ground. Not only is it so many like people on the ground, I don't know who's who.
Right.
Between the mask and between the different integrations of the uniforms, I don't know who's who.
Right.
So why would I want to be like outside right now? So I left and I went to Maryland for a few days and spent time with my friends there. And then I came to Denver and I'm going to stay here as long as possible.
Good. Well, we love having you here.
Because when I got off the plane here, I was like, oh, you motherfuckers are free.
Yeah.
You guys are walking around free.
I know.
I don't know if I can say that word on here, but you guys are free.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, totally, dude. Like I know we have protests in like near City Hall and stuff, but that's like pretty.
Imagine it being every single day. Imagine your streets being blocked every single day for consistently for almost. I think I don't know the exact date. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure we're like a week out from this home rule being over. But then we don't know if it's going to go beyond 30 days or not. So
right.
But imagine it, a protest, die hard every single day.
Yeah. Man,
it is absolutely tiring on the soul.
Yeah, I can imagine.
However, DC has stood up. DC has been there for one another. DC has, like I said, they protested in ways that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting us to just be all angry and mad, but I mean, it's a joyous time. I just don't wish it on anyone.
Yeah,
no matter who you voted for. I do not wish what is happening in DC on any other state.
Yeah,
and luckily, you guys do have taxation, but you have representation. We don't in DC. We just get taxed.
Oh, interesting.
So we don't have any representation. So we're just here. We're just your test bullies. So think of me as a test bully for you. So.
What does it look like being there for each other and supporting each other as a city?
It's just speaking up. To be quite frank, the biggest thing is speaking up. No matter who you are, no matter what it is. I mean, I think we live in a time where cameras will capture a lot of things, and I do feel in time that videos and things that have been recorded or caught on camera will eventually come out, and the public will eventually see how bad it is in DC. But it's hard for me to put in words how bad it is. Basically, I feel as though we're already halfway to wherever they want us to be. To wherever this Trump administration wants us to be, I feel like we're already halfway there.
What does that mean?
Meaning making things like the National Guard carry guns on your streets look very normal.
More military.
Making it seem very normal and making it seem okay. And making it seem like they actually care when they really don't.
Yeah. It's very
But just like the church, I hate to go this crazy and this off brand, just like the church, I do believe, I'm going to say this very strongly, I do believe that people, Democratic or Republican, those men in those like type of positions are also the men who, like I said, like the husbands in church. They don't want me there, but they cheat on me. They cheat on their wives with me. I don't do it on purpose. Now I don't just go out seeking husbands.
Right.
But if his profile says straight or bi, I'm after it. I'm just saying I don't go out seeking your husband.
Right.
They come out, they seek me, and then they find me, and then I do the work of the Lord. And then I feel like those men are the exact same when it comes to being in the closet or things like that. So it's like, I don't know. I just really want this to end in DC.
Yeah.
Today I went for a walk in Denver, and I was like, gosh, I can breathe on this walk.
Yeah.
I can't do that in DC right now.
Yeah, totally.
So
I get that.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're safe. Let's switch gears a little bit. Tell me more about your stand-up and how it's evolved over time. And what's been has there been any big game changers for you in like the way you approach your material or the way you approach being on stage?
Yes. Okay. A bit about my comedy, how I've evolved. I would say I don't rely on just being funny as just in general. I don't just rely on my mannerisms anymore.
Okay.
It's very easy for me. It's almost like sometimes I used to feel that it was not necessarily automatic, but as many issues that, the gay and blacks and things like that have, when it comes to being a gay black comedian, I'm very rare. Not like crazy rare, but you don't see us as much as you see, white men or even just straight black men.
Sure.
So you don't see us as much.
Yeah.
So I think I can be a little refresher, but I can also be a little too much. And sometimes I think people give me that like leeway to start, and I just depended on like my mannerisms or just gay, or
sure.
And I never was like focused on being like relatable.
Sure.
Versus now, I keep my mannerisms, but I try to like, if I talk about something super gay, it's gonna be relatable in some way.
Sure.
Like the titty joke. Like me not like the titties because I'm gay, but like other people like titties. I don't like titties.
Right.
It's not that I don't like them.
But
I don't
that situation
that
you're in, that's super relatable. Yeah.
I don't understand them. I really don't. I just don't understand why the women get to have the big ones and we just get like why ours don't. I want mine to grow like theirs. I saw some of the best titties today in Denver, and I had to on Cherry Creek Trail. There was this girl. I'm not gonna describe what she was wearing because if I describe, she's gonna know who she is. But let me tell you, girl. Let me look at you in your eyes and just say, "You girl, you just keep running." Okay. They were just whoosh, 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 and they were perfect. And I was trying my best. I had on my little hat and my shirt. It was like, do not look at this. Do not look at this white girl's titties. Do not look at her titties. But I couldn't help it. So sometimes I get cut off guard like that. But like, I think I've evolved by like trying to be more relatable.
Okay.
Also, I think the way I approach my writing, like, I'm just gonna use the titty joke. Like,
okay.
It's far from done, in my
sure.
opinion. But like that joke, it's about me being a flight attendant and this lady breastfeeding. So when I like go to write, I try to think of, when was there a time that someone left their titty out, and then I'll think about like Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl, or I'll think about on the plane like you have the mask come down when thing. Then I say instead of a mask, I say there's a milk carton under your seat. So I just think of things like that are like similar with my writing versus just, I guess, trying to get the laugh. I guess I actually write a little bit more. I think I'm not saying I'm the best writer or I have the best process, but I think sitting down and this is gonna sound really weird. And also just using a yellow pad versus a million different notebooks. I use like a yellow pad. When it runs out, it runs out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really it.
For sure. I think you're right. Like you are rare to see especially in Denver. So
I need to move out here and be the DEI kind.
You'd be busy. You'd be busy.
I need to. So if you need a DEI, here I am. I can be straight if I need to be.
Yeah, but it's great. I love how you present yourself on stage, and you're very fun to watch.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I try to be.
What's something you wish more people knew about you?
That I can fight.
That you can fight? What?
And I like it, and I like to fight.
You don't seem like someone who
I
knows how to fight.
do not seem like the type of person who likes to fight or know how to fight. But I like fighting. And
oh my god!
And like it's weird because it's like one of those childhood. I had to like fight as a kid, like all the time.
Oh my god!
Like, as a kid growing up, I had to fight, and my dad was like tough on me.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Like, I would lose a fight, and he would make me go fight that person again. Or my cousins would beat me up, and he'll be like, "No, you gonna go fight." And I couldn't beat some of my cousins up, so I would lose to them 2 or 3 times in a row. But my dad would always like, if you lose the fight, just keep fighting. But he also taught me there's no such thing as a fair fight, just as long as I'm not shooting. But there's no such thing as a fair fight.
What does that mean?
Use anything and everything possible inside that you have to.
Right.
No matter how big they are, there's no rules. If you have to kick them in the boom boom,
it's
survival. You kick them in the boom boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I can fight, and I like
my
fighting.
God.
I know that it doesn't seem like it, but at the end of the day, I'm a Christian Republican.
Right.
So,
You're a Christian Republican.
Yeah, I'm a Christian Republican virgin. So.
For sure. Wow.
Yeah.
So have you ever like as a sport, does fighting interest you at all, or have you taken any classes or anything?
No, because as a sport, definitely no. The closest I've got to fighting in a sport is I play basketball.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm power forward, so rebounding always,
You're physical.
I remember the first time I played soccer, and soccer you can like push, and I remember these the white boys just pushed me and kicked me. I was like, no, this is not gonna be for me, because I don't like people actually like being physical with me, because it instantly like I don't know, it just triggers Mortal Kombat in my head. It just triggers fight. But yeah, I like to fight. That's one thing I wish people knew about me.
Oh my god!
But I know that's so weird. Why would you want people to know that you can fight and that you like fight? Because I will to let people like just leave me alone.
You don't want the smoke.
You don't want it, okay? You really don't. Just leave me alone. Because sometimes people do think just because I got a little in my walk that I won't. And sometimes I will just fight you with I don't argue. So
oh my god,
it's bad. Yeah, but like I said, I'm a Christian Republican virgin.
Right.
I don't do that anymore. So.
Yeah. You could you probably teach a self-defense class or something like that.
It's gonna be very ghetto. It's gonna be very because black people we have have weapons everywhere. Like we don't have guns really, but like in our car we got like a stick,
right?
Or something, a broom handle or something up under the seat. Like we got a weapon somewhere.
Yeah, for real.
But it may not be a gun. But yeah.
Do you get road rage?
Nah, because the last thing I want is someone to shoot me in the middle of I-85.
Right.
And whatever I do not want to die from road rage.
Yeah.
I have friends who are like, they don't give a damn. They become like, raw on the road. And I'm like, you gonna die right here.
Yeah.
And so, I don't have road rage. I'm worth it. I'm actually very patient.
Really?
But I like to fight, and I will fight quickly. So I had to learn patience.
What's the last fight you were in?
Ooh, probably... I feel like I was in St. Louis.
So a long time ago.
I think so. It was a long time ago.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'll fight. Now, once I do fight, it's over. It's like, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I feel like I don't know. That's a bad analogy because someone may be struggling right now. Someone may be on day 4 of not smoking, and then they see this podcast.
And you're bringing it up.
And I'm running it for them. And I don't want that for you. If that's you, stay off the... Why do I keep doing like this to your microphone?
That's the thumbnail.
My knees. Oh, Jesus.
So, St. Louis, last fight, probably?
I think.
Okay.
I mean, real fight? Yeah, I think it was St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have fights online a lot?
Yeah, it's not worth my time.
Yeah. I feel like you're good at it, though.
I could. I like to get it started. I like to be the one who posts a status or a picture and then have my friends from different backgrounds go at it, and I just sit there and just watch it.
Oh my god!
Because I've lived all over the place and everyone believes different. So sometimes my friends go at it, and I just say yes.
Oh
so sometimes I'm gonna do that today.
That's so interesting.
On Facebook, I'm gonna post something. I don't know when I'm gonna post.
You're just gonna start some
people,
shit,
and people will fight.
Bro, I can't.
I love it.
I see posts like that, and I just go, I don't want to get involved in this.
I love it. Really do.
Oh my god, you love starting shit up, starting drama.
That's the best part of being gay.
So in Portland, were you a big drama starter?
No, I don't. I don't start it in the scene like that. Everyone thinks I'm a sweetheart, which I am.
Yeah,
I really am a sweetheart.
I know,
but I do love a good Facebook status that
That's
just
so
gets everyone's like feathers going, especially during football season.
Oh, really?
Now. Yeah.
Are you a big football guy?
Oh yeah, that's all I did all weekend was
Watch college football?
watch college football and watch college football.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I did.
Alabama is your team?
No.
No?
No.
Who
I
do you
mean,
like?
I'm from Alabama, but I'm
Right.
an Auburn fan and a Troy.
Okay.
Yeah, Auburn and Troy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm glad that Alabama lost this weekend, and I cannot wait for them to lose again next weekend.
Oh, my God.
This weekend. I think they play Louisiana Monroe. Hey, it's possible.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time.
Are you a big fantasy football guy or?
Yeah.
You are? You are?
Yeah. Speaking of.
How you looking this year?
Well, I did a draft yesterday, and they, how they send you like your report card, and they emailed me and told me I could win first this year in my league.
Oh, wow.
Don't ask me how I know that because I don't know anyone I drafted.
Yeah.
I didn't really look at football until a fantasy football draft, so I don't really know who's what this
Right.
year.
Same.
But yeah, apparently I drafted pretty well.
Okay.
So I'm excited about
Nice.
that. It's in this league that I've never won or even come close to
Yeah.
winning. So
Okay. Are you in multiple or just one?
I'm in two.
You're in two.
There's
Okay.
both of them I've been in for. One I've been in for about, God dang, Mustache and Mullets is the name of one of them.
That's fun.
They're mostly all white men, straight
Sure.
white men,
Sure.
from Alabama.
Your
or
hometown
Florida.
friends?
Yeah, college
Okay.
friends.
College
actually.
friends. Okay.
I mean, we do each other. I don't know if we're all still friends, really, but I think we are.
Yeah.
I probably owe half of them money or something. But it's one of those groups, and I've been in that league for since like 2012.
Wow, that's a long time.
How many years is that?
13.
Like 13, 14 years. And the other one probably about since 2015 or so.
Wow.
So I've been in these
That's
leagues
cool.
for a long time.
Nice.
Yet to win one of them. So,
Okay.
racism, typical things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you haven't won.
Typical.
Because the league is racist.
Can't even win fantasy football being black. So that's typical.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's so funny. This is my second year in this league, and my pick our draft was on Wednesday last week during one of the mics. I thought it was at 9, it was at 7. And so I was literally like on stage, and I was like, my first pick is in 3 minutes. And then I picked my first pick, and then we had to go to the next spot, so I couldn't draft while we were driving and on the way to the next spot. So I was just like, I just set it to auto, and my team's like, okay, not great, but there's a lot of dudes who are like suspended or questionable right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, like they might be good when they come back off of suspension, but I don't know.
And a lot of top guys were like that. And
Right.
Weirdly, what's so crazy is I drafted like a week ago in a different league, and and it's so different. The draft options are way different.
Yeah.
This week, all because of injuries, of preseason injuries,
Oh,
or just
fuck.
like people getting in trouble, or finally the trouble catching up with them,
Yeah.
or something like that. So it was very interesting. However, I'm not affected in my other league due to all of this. So I'm doing good. I think I'm gonna do good this year. I'm gonna pay attention. I set a reminder on Siri. I said, Siri, remind me every day until January 2026 at 6:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. to check my fantasy.
Oh my God.
And I did that times because sometimes I'm traveling and it's like the game starts at 7:30.
Right.
And I'm elsewhere in a
gotta
different part
check
of the
it.
country, and I don't want her to mess up. I don't want Siri to mess up and like not give me time to
Yeah.
check it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna win this year.
Nice. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're taking the title this
So,
year.
I'll be back. I'll let you know. how it
Okay,
goes,
cool. Sounds good. Do you guys have a punishment for last place?
They try to get one every year, but they don't stick to it.
No.
They don't stick to
That's
it.
good.
Because they're weak, They're really weak. I
Yeah.
saw one today, though.
Call
where-
them out.
I saw one in the text group. It was like what did they have to do? Oh, they had to go to a sperm bank, donate sperm, and then they have to check yes to allow the kid to contact you after 18. That's crazy.
Whoa.
And the crazy thing about that is
that is crazy because like you just forget about that decision and then like 18 years go by. Oh fuck, I forgot that when I was in 2025 I lost in fantasy.
And the crazy thing is like I've been in this group for 14 years. Like 18 years is only 4 years from now, and I'm sure we'll be in there another 18 years because it's the best thing that they have outside of their lives and work lives. Probably is a fantasy group.
That's so funny. That's such a high stakes loss. That's so funny.
But we used to do draft. We used to do like, oh gosh, this is so. Actually, I think it's pretty gay, but you tell me.
Okay.
We used to chug Smirnoffs to see who chugged the fastest to get like draft order.
To get draft order?
Yeah, you have to. Whoever can chug us Smirnoff Ice. I mean, I think it's pretty gay. That
is gay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chugging ice, not even shotgunning a beer.
Yeah.
Which is also gay, but
you heard it here, guys.
Come on, buddies. Let's all swallow as fast as we can.
Oh, wait a minute. You're onto something there.
Right.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. That's funny.
I don't swallow though, so.
Oh.
I'm a
so
Christian.
It doesn't apply to you.
Yeah,
right.
I'm a Christian Republican person.
Right. Well, the podcast is called Stretch Yourself, and it's about stretching beyond your comfort zone.
Okay.
And so, is there anything recent that maybe it doesn't have to be. It can be comedy related, but it doesn't have to be. Just some time where you stretch outside of your comfort zone and what you learned about it. On the other side.
I'm working on this thing where I don't say the first thing that come to mind. So I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
Because
why not both? Say both.
You know what? If you want me to, I will for you.
Go for it.
My comfort zone is really, how can I say this? It's hard for me to come out of my comfort zone because I'm just a free spirit in general. But
so you're generally like
I'm generally like a free spirit, no matter if it's spiritually, mentally, physically, sexually. I'm usually pretty like, okay, let's try. But I will say
that's cool.
I'm not gonna say that. Because this is people the first time getting to know me. I don't want them to know me like that. Like, who cares, right? I do comedy, right?
Yeah, dude,
I've told worse stories. So, okay. Water sports.
Okay.
I participated in water sports in ways that I've never participated before that stretched my comfort zone.
Oh, really recently?
Well. Kind of recently, like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, that's very recent.
Like 3 weeks ago, maybe 2.
Okay.
And I mean, because I did it for like a week, so really stretched my comfort zone. But I think I learned there's safe ways to do it, and there's clean ways to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What sports?
Water sports.
What kind of water sports? Like, are we talking like on a boat, like water skiing, or like are we talking like swimming or water volleyball? I don't know. I'm asking. Oh, are you talking about squirting? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What are we saying? Are you using a euphemism right now? I thought we were talking about like playing volleyball in the pool or something.
No, we're not playing volleyballs.
Oh my god.
We're talking about water sports.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm on board now.
Yeah, that's probably the most. I don't know what kind of.
Okay.
I'm black. Darn well I'm not out here doing actual water sports that involve actual water. You should know this.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on.
My bad.
Come on. And squirting, ew. Ew. Jesus, I'm praying for you. Really?
Why is that worse than what we're talking about? It's the same thing.
Squirting is not the same as water sports. Squirting is very different. I don't know how.
All right.
But no.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing here?
That's
Are
not
we-
my comfort zone.
Are you
know,
putting?
I tried water
okay.
sports, and
Wow.
I learned
in
that
the shower.
Okay, I warmed up in the shower.
Okay.
The first step was like, okay, you can do it in the shower, and in the shower.
Okay.
And then there's stages that went through, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna leave it at that. Started in the shower, got me comfortable,
Yeah.
and then took me out of my comfort zone by
Uh-huh.
not being in the shower. But yeah, other places. In a way, yeah, that was probably one. I know that was very out there for a lot of people, but hey, I'm a
Yeah.
free spirit. I don't really have anything that keeps me uncomfortable. I'm
Yeah,
very,
for sure.
But that was,
Except for being in bodies of water.
yeah, definitely not bodies of water. Come on, you knew that.
No, I don't know. Come on.
How many black friends you know that have went skiing with, or went on water trips with you?
Well, I mean, to be clear,
You don't have black friends?
I have black friends, but I grew up in Colorado.
Oh, yeah, they probably know how to swim. They got to know how to
So-
swim out here.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
My school is very predominantly white that I went
And
to.
Christian.
And Christian.
I'm so sorry.
So, yeah. Yeah. Now I have,
Do you believe
more-
in Jesus?
do I believe in Jesus?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to get into my
I just asked.
stuff. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Oh.
It's hard for me to say, I guess.
That's fair. If you do, I just want you to think of, if you don't and you do one day, I just hope you believe that he's black, because he is.
Yeah, yeah. If I believe in any Jesus, he's definitely,
black Jesus,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It
No,
makes-
dude, I grew up. That was a huge part of my upbringing, and then I did drugs, and then I was like, and my mind was open.
See, I don't feel so bad about talking about water sports. You did drugs, so
Yeah, no,
I've never done drugs. I'm a Christian, Republican,
right.
But I have been handed bags of drugs
Uh-huh.
here in Colorado before.
Really?
People just
Yeah.
hand you drugs here.
Yeah. Totally.
So
Yeah, it's a thing.
it really is.
Yeah, especially if you go to the places where those things are.
Yeah. One time I went to this bar with this guy. Well, I was at a bar and there was guys there, and I left with them, and they were straight. It wasn't like a gay thing. It was just like hanging out, cool, bruh,
Uh-huh.
type thing. And he was like, I gotta make a few runs, and I was like, okay, cool, no problem. We'll go out, hang out at your place after this. We may smoke or whatever. And he stopped at this one bar, and then it was like, okay, cool. He has to do an errand at this bar. I don't know why. I'm just in the car chilling, And we leave that bar and we go to another bar, and he goes in and does whatever he needs to do. And I was like, okay, he knows all the bars. This guy's like super popular. Then we go to another bar, and at this point, me and the guy in the back seat's like, okay, is he just like popular, or are we with the dealer right now?
Right.
And we were with the dealer. At
Yeah,
the
that
time.
makes
so
sense.
I ran out around Denver with
Making
this guy
drops.
while he did his drops on the
Yeah.
way back to his house.
Oh my god.
Best night of my life. I recommend it.
Best night of your life.
Best night of my life.
Wow.
I did one of the best lines.
Yeah.
It was one of the best lines ever.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So, but yeah, it was a great time.
That's crazy. Okay. All right. So we got the water sports thing. What was the other thing that you wanted?
Well, that was the one thing, but I don't know. I guess stretching me out of my comfort zone, comedic wise, would be, I've been doing like clean comedy shows here recently, and I can do clean comedy. I think clean comedy is basically code switching. For me, it's very easy to code switch because,
Like presenting straight?
presenting. Well, not necessarily straight. Presenting acceptable, talking about things acceptable, talking in an acceptable way, or ways that society won't have to like question, or just the way certain subjects and things that I talk about or relay them. The way I talk about Jesus, I wouldn't talk about Jesus the way I talk about Jesus on stage to certain people. Like my joke about praying the gay away. I wouldn't talk about it in that way around certain people.
Right.
So I wouldn't do that joke if I was doing a park in Alabama, or I've done shows at strip clubs.
Sure.
I've done shows everywhere.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that particular joke if I was at a park in Alabama. But I would do that joke, but in a completely different way.
Totally. That makes sense.
So like switching, like to me, it's just code switching. I mean, clean comedy. It's harder for me because I'm just naturally nasty.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I've been trying to do. I guess getting out of my comfort zone and doing more clean comedy.
For sure. Yeah. That's a big one for a lot of comics, I think.
It's a struggle. But
yeah. Yeah. I used to be not strictly, but like I wrote clean, and I just what came out of me more naturally was pretty clean. And a lot of my comedy still is pretty clean, but I've grown more comfortable with like throwing some fucks and some swears in there, and I don't talk about too much risque topics or anything like that, but I kind of want to be able to do both. Like I want to be able to be vulnerable and talk about like sex if I want to, but I also want to be able to do clean shows where but it's hard. It can be hard not to just say fuck on stage sometimes.
It's like the hot dog joke. The hot dog joke is really it's actually a longer bit, and it's actually me talking about a hot dog in ways you would understand that it's a penis. That when I'm talking about a hot dog, but I talk about the way I like to eat a hot dog. I like to talk about hot dog toppings. I talk about different types of hot dogs, and I talk about sizes of hot dogs, because ultimately a hot dog doesn't get to choose what size of hot dog it's going to be, right?
Right.
Hot dog is whatever hot dog it is whenever it's made, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not a size queen. So I talk about those different things, and to me that's clean. Even though you know that the hot dog is
that's clever,
meaning something else.
Yeah.
Then
but it's still
and it's relatable. Who doesn't like ketchup and mustard?
Right.
And,
and just the idea of the premise is relatable and clean.
Like I'm not a size queen, but I love a Costco dog because they're like long and So.
That's funny. Yeah, I do. I came up in like church shows.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, so a lot of my jokes were like pretty clean, but then now I've learned to like I'll write jokes about the Bible and about my upbringing in that, and I'll do it at a church and they'll love it. Like I'll do I'll kind of do and I was also an English major in college, so like I'll like kind of dissect like a passage, and I'll be like, you know what's funny about this particular thing, and we can all laugh about it because I'm not saying anything that's not written here. So yeah, so like I have a joke about like, Jesus came back from the dead and like stayed on earth for 40 days before ascending into heaven. And I'm just thinking, and it's just all about like, what was that like for like that 40 days? Like that's a long victory lap. Like that's an encore. That must have been super awkward for the Romans to like see Jesus on the street,
And if he wanted to be here for 40 days, maybe death is not that great. That's 40 days after you're dead. You still, I mean, he's the only person I know that came back.
Right.
No one else has. But,
right. Yeah.
I'm sorry you grew up in such a Christian beatdown.
Why? You did too.
By choice.
By choice, I guess so.
Which is weird.
But I mean, like, I don't even see it as like something that I'm like regretful of or embarrassed by, because it made me who I am.
Yeah.
And
Jesus is good.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I've always been a sweet guy, and like and that kind of like that community was really important growing up for me, and I had a lot of support, and like maybe it did keep me from certain things until later in life that maybe I would have indulged in sooner if I didn't have a lot of people watching me. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's all good. I think it all comes together. Very cool. Well, we've reached the lightning round questions, and then we're gonna rock and roll. Do you have a favorite road snack?
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds, yeah. What flavor? Any flavor?
Dill pickle.
Oh yeah, that's the best one. That's the best one. Do you like dill pickle chips also?
I like dill pickle. Everything pickles is my favorite snack. I ate a jar of pickles before I came here.
Oh my god, a whole jar?
Yeah, I usually eat about, at minimum, 4 jars a week at minimum. Including the juice and everything, like minimum, yeah. Whoa. Especially like after like.
That's so much sodium.
Do you know how hot it's been? Like it is, but I also feel better.
Yeah.
It flushes me out, and like it's great after drugs.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
after drugs, do a whole jar of pickles.
Oh
and
my
pickle
God.
juice, it just
Oh my God.
gets you
Yeah.
there. Yeah, pickles are my favorite snack.
Hell yeah. Do you have a favorite time of day?
Like 4:30, 5:30 in the morning
Really?
before sunrise. Yeah.
Do you do that a lot?
Yeah, because no one else is up to bother you.
Yeah.
No one's there to like.
Oh my God.
Like it's like the best time.
Do you take naps?
Sometimes, yeah. Because I mean, if I get up at 4:30, my day's over at 2,
Sure.
3, because I've been doing so much since then. But like,
Yeah, no way.
yeah, but I take naps.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
You can't plow through a whole
God gave us
day.
naps. I'm gonna take naps. If a nap is available, why not take a nap?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Who would choose not to take a nap when
I
it's
know.
an option?
I know. Some people are like that though. Some people are crazy. They're
Freaking
just
hard
wired all day.
Overachievers.
I know. Yeah. Do you have a favorite soup?
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle.
Soup with a soda on the side.
With a soda.
On the side.
What kind of soda?
Well, that's just a song. I don't really drink soda like that.
Oh.
But if I had to pick Diet Coke,
Okay.
I'm a Diet Coke guy.
You're a Diet Coke guy.
Yeah. Or yeah, I'm a Diet Coke guy.
Right on.
If
Very
it's not Diet Coke, it's something really black like Fruitopia.
Like what?
Or Fruitopia or a knee-high peach. Something very ghetto.
Okay. I don't know what either of those are, but that's fun. Fruitopia
Fruitopia. It's
and
an
a
old school
knee-high
drink.
peach.
Knee-high peach. Oh, it's so good. You never had a knee-high peach?
I don't know what any of these things are.
I'm going to get you one. Don't worry.
Okay, great. Yeah. Next time you're here.
Oh, you know what? I actually bought you something.
No way.
You know, when I woke up in your car the other day, I was like, I randomly said something about peanut butter cups from Trader Joe's.
Oh my God.
And I got out of the car and I was like, they probably think I'm crazy, but I want you to taste them for yourself. But they're from Trader Joe's.
From Trader Joe's? Okay,
And
great.
They're Trader Joe's miniatures.
Let's both try one.
I don't need to try one because I'm going to eat the whole bag. I already know. That's my
okay.
4th box since
Oh,
I've been here in
okay.
Denver. So I want you to try one. They're all for you.
Okay, great. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because
That's so nice.
I don't want to be fat alone. So I thought I'd share the
Oh
fatness.
no, I'm gonna finish these tonight.
Yeah, you will. You're going to finish these today. They're so good. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's my Christian duty.
This was such a bad thing to put in my mouth before ending the pod, but where can people learn more about you and find you?
Actually, I'm pretty low key because the government's taking over. I'm kidding. Instagram. Instagram is where I think I'm gonna start posting more. My Instagram is T as in Tom, A as in Apple, E as in Edward, Madden, Tae Madden, Madden, like John Madden, Steve Madden.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah. And no, I'm not akin to any of them. I wish. I think John Madden could be my uncle, but yeah. Instagram, Tae Madden. That's really it.
Lovely. Very cool. We say keep it stretchy on to the listeners.
Keep it stretchy.
Yes, sir.
You
Oh yeah, thanks, Dave.
You don't want me to stretch in front of the people?
You can if you
I
want.
won't do that because my knees are already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you. So, and I've been
on.
doing this to your microphone all day. So
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for doing the pod, dude.
thanks for having me.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.